Hey guys, welcome back to the Ride Waxing channel. Now, this is the second set of Salomon XDrives I've had so far this season, which is awesome. And this guy's a lovely chap, and he's had them serviced for me before. Oh, here we go. There is the sticker. And yeah, just a lovely set of skis. A lovely, lovely set of skis. They've been ridden quite well. We've got some burring. We've got some rust to take care of. They were quite pitted before. We've obviously added P-Tex. There's a couple of fresh gouges looking on the bottom of these bad boys. But yeah, they're in need of a jolly good scrape and a freshen up. And of course, we're going to be doing the water test. So guys, do please stay tuned because it's quite cool. I've just popped something on Instagram. So if you want to go across to Ride Waxing on Instagram, you'll see the before and after on that awesome Burton snowboard just over there. And yeah, it is quite a nice little thing. And it just shows how important it is to get your skis and boards waxed, because you don't want to be sticking to the snow. You want to be flying over it. So anyway, no further ado, just pop it in my hand and have a quick look at these bad boys. So here we are, one set of Salomon XDrives. Lovely skis, got a little bit of P-Tex to do. We've got some corrosion there just to sort out on the rails, which will get done. We get the zoom in and some pitting, but we can get all of that sorted out. No problem whatsoever. But yeah, just all in all, a really, really lovely ski. A great piece ski, I will say. The side rails themselves just there. Need some love, but we're going to get those absolutely dialed in. Let's just flip these skis over. I've still currently got my snowboard base on here. We're going to be swapping that out in a second for the ski one, but we've got a solid 7 on the DIN setting, 7 on the DIN setting, a 329, 329. So that's obviously your center line there for the middle of your boots. On the bottom of your boot, you have a little line. As long as that line lines up with that line, you know your boot is central to the ski. And we've got a solid 7 and a solid 7 on the DIN setting. So these boys are cranked right up and they are ready to get ripping. And that's what really these skis are. Fantastic piece ski. You could really carve hard on these. Imagine that lovely, freshly groomed icy slope. These 176s would absolutely have no trouble at all getting you down in the fastest way possible. So guys, let's pop you in the stand though, stick some tunes on, and let's get these things popping. Now, had a bit of a video malfunction here, but you can see this ski is waxed now and the wax is setting. This one has also been done. I'm basically going to take these into the hot room now, and they're going to sit for a good 12 hours, and we're going to get these nice and warm. I'm going to run the iron just over it, but the edges are all dull and tipped in. The reason for doing this video is because the time lapse stopped. We've obviously done and tipped the ends in. The side bevel is done to 89 degrees. The base is done to 0.75. And we've cleaned and detailed it. We've done quite a bit of P-Tex on this ski. There's quite a few gouges, but even more on this ski just down here. We really did have quite a long gully straight up through the ski, which we filled in and base scraped. But you can already see the colour. Like I say, this is just the wax. And we've got to take this off, but we're going to get the skis. They're still very, very warm, which is lovely. And how you feel that is by the underside of the ski when you're obviously ironing the ski. The wax goes on at 120 as a temperature, which really does open the pores up, sucking that wax into the ski, which gives it its long-lasting, obviously, durability when it's out on the slope. So there we go, guys. So the skis are all done. We're going to park them up now in the hot room, and you'll see me in a bit. Obviously, for me, it'd be quite a few hours, but for you guys, it'd be seconds. Well, I'm going to be taking this wax off and making sure these things absolutely fly. So we'll see you in a sec. Okay guys, so these Salomon XDrives have been sat in the workshop, and we're going to get the wax off of these bad boys and polish them up. We had a bit of a technical glitch earlier. I'm not quite sure. I've got a new Apple Watch, so I'm not quite sure when I twist my wrist if I'm pushing the button and it's stopping recording, which is a bit of a pain because it missed a fair bit of time lapse. Hence I've just literally just done that voiceover. For you it's been a second, for me it's been quite a few hours. But we're going to get this polished up. But like I say, doesn't matter. Love, care and attention have gone into these skis. Just because it's not been time lapse doesn't mean it hasn't been done. And yeah, these things are going to fly. Like I said a second ago, we've done some P-Tex on both skis. We've sharpened those rails up and we've got all that rust off, which is really, really important. So I'm going to get this wax off. We're going to get a liquid Teflon on it, purely and simply to seal the metal rails, just because any moisture between now and when they hit the snow in a couple of 3 weeks' time, there will be no corrosion at all on there. And of course, we're going to do the water test. So do stay tuned. By the way, go across to Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Follow me on there because I do upload loads of little videos and hints and tips and tricks and all that kind of stuff. That would be truly awesome. And obviously, if you want to cop yourself a Ride Well waxing beanie, I have black, which I haven't got up there. A gentleman that's got the Burton custom board, really nice guy in those awesome Bigfoot skis. They've landed themselves a couple of beanies, which is really, really cool. £12. I've got black and I've got olive green. I haven't got many left. Like I say, if I need to get more, I will do. But these seem to be flying off quite nicely. And they're super warm. Really are super warm. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Let's crack on and let's get these skis absolutely mint. So here we are, one Salomon XDrive skis all done. They've come up lovely. Great definition in that base. The rails, all the rust has been removed. That Salomon logo at the front is really popping from that black base material from that yellow. And yeah, shine is fantastic. These are really going to fly. And of course, we've got to do the water test. Now, what I would always recommend if you can, and this is something that I would love to have, and if anybody's out there and they wish to support this channel, if anybody knows anybody that would be interested in supporting this channel, I would love a base sander to be able to put the structure back into the base of the ski, because this ski's got lots of lines in it. Not that it's going to affect anything on the performance whatsoever, but you can see them. They're quite shallow though, and I don't really want to be applying loads of P-Tex to the base of them, but a nice base sand to put the structure back into the ski. I have put the structure in with a copper brush, so we've got lots of directional lines, so it's not going to make any difference on the performance. It's more aesthetics, and that way then you get that lovely pattern. I would love one of those tools, but look at this. This is what you want. Now, I did a video on Instagram, so go across and check it out. If your skis aren't waxed, the water basically absorbs into the base of the ski, and you do not get this pooling effect where you can just run the water down the ski and basically it just sits on top. It's completely water resistant, and that is basically, and we just tip it off and the ski's bone dry. That's what you want. You don't want the water being stuck to the base of the ski, for the simple reason it creates drag. It's like a boat with loads of barnacles on the bottom of it. It just slows you down. You want the ski to perform. And now the edges are done, they're dull and tipped in. These things are ready for a really good week on the mountain. So I am dead chuffed to get them back to the customer for him to have an epic time. So guys, like I say, share these videos with your friends and families, get them out to the wider network. If you know anybody that's interested in this kind of stuff that can help support the channel, then obviously do share it with them as well. I'd really appreciate that. And that way then we can build it, we can make it better, and I can give you guys even more quality. And yeah, just carry on doing what I love. So guys, that's it. Hit like, share, subscribe, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. That would be awesome. But until next time, to another set of skis here in the Ride Well Waxing Workshop, we will see you soon.